It's your mom,
Security?
David.
I think, well,
Security.
Told you not to come.
I think one of the other things I'll just say quickly, which Brad sort of touched on, which was that, one of the other things that I think fans have truly loved over the years about Stargate is the teams, the chemistry of the cast and the characters, and that's why they keep coming back. And it's always a little scary to start that situation again, and especially for you guys too. Am I going to like these guys? This has been an unbelievably special experience, and I know that people say that all the time, and everybody's like, oh, the chemistry is great, people get along, it's one big happy family. It's a cliche, and I'm sorry for sounding that way, but I'm the biggest cynic in the world. Anybody who works on the show will tell you. And everybody's like, wow, this has been really weird, isn't it? It's been so good. Everybody's kind of getting along and is really having a good time. And I'd be like, yeah, so far.
Yeah, waiting for the shoe to drop.
We'll see. But, we're 12 episodes in, and everybody still likes each other and is still having a phenomenal time and is very happy to come to work every day. It's the most exciting experience I've ever had in my career, and I think that chemistry, that feeling that we're getting on set, is translating to the screen. That doesn't always happen. A lot of times you can have a situation behind the scenes where you're having a great time, and for some reason it just doesn't end up on film, and that's a tragedy. But in this case, I really feel like right from the get-go in the pilot, you're going to see these characters emerge in 3 dimensions and fall in love with them. And if you don't, then I guess I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
One of the other reasons I think we've hit the ground running in a really positive way too is thanks to the incredible support we've had from MGM, specifically Charlie Cohen at MGM, who is a fan of the franchise like nobody's business. He is in a neat position of being able to greenlight a series that he can watch himself because he likes it. And the joy of actually being properly funded, and I remember saying in a previous Comic-Cons, well, I hope we get to do the show we want, because what Robert and I pitched is an expensive show that has a large ensemble cast and a big shiny ship, and we got to do that, and that is thrilling for us, and we really have a huge thanks to MGM and to Sci-Fi for being incredibly supportive and
yeah, Charlie's our barometer, in a big way. If we know that if he likes an episode, then chances are, fans will like the episode.
And he's pretty straightforward too.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one so much. He'll say that. Okay, are we ready for questions? Go ahead.
Yes. My concern with this series is that Stargate had a golden opportunity to step into their own. I want to know, why did this series not receive the place it deserves on NBC for those without access or not aware of the Sci-Fi Channel?
I would like it to air on all the major networks, actually. It seems to work for Barack Obama. He gets, anytime he wants, but we lack that pull. And, it's, while it would be great to be on a major network in some ways, we're at home at Sci-Fi. I mean, we belong there in a lot of ways. We've been on that network now for this is our 11th season of television on Sci-Fi, including 5 years of SG-1 and 5 years of Atlantis, and we're happy to be there, and maybe, NBC, Universal, and Sci-Fi are part of the same company. You never know, but no, we do appreciate the sentiment, and of course, there's always DVD and your friend's house with Sci-Fi. Next question.
Robert, Brad, I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to make the franchise what it is today. Thank you. One of the things that sold me on Stargate SG-1 right off was the behind-the-scenes shots you did One of my most cherished memories is Amanda Tapping saying that she doesn't want to have the deer in the headlights looks. Are you going to do the same thing with these folks here so we can grow to love them as much as we did them?
You mean is there going to be behind the scenes stuff? Oh, there's tons. Yeah, I mean there's going to be over. I know Ivan Bartok, who does a lot of our behind the scenes stuff, is shooting 40 pieces this year that are going to be used on the web and on DVD anywhere, and basically anywhere. I mean, both the studio and the network are very excited about the show, and I think that as this is very much the beginning of the launch of the publicity push, and I think that as the airing of the show gets a little closer, you're going to probably get sick and tired of hearing about Stargate Universe. At least I hope so.
This is a question for Robert Carlyle. I'm a big fan of yours. But I think of you more as a feature film actor. I'm wondering how working on an incredibly successful franchise like Stargate compares to working in feature films.
I don't think it's as an actor's place to kind of distinguish between the genres like that. I always find that it's about the piece itself. It doesn't really matter to me whether it's television or whether it's film or whether it's theatre. It's about the part, it's about the people that you're working with. That's the most important aspect. So it's been very, very easy for me. Very easy for me. Brad and Robert were very, very welcoming to me at the beginning, and have given me a wonderful platform here to express myself. And I'm enjoying it a great deal.
He is.
When we first spoke to Bobby on the phone, one of the first things he said to us was, "What do you want me for?" He says, "I don't see myself as the typical Stargate guy," and we said, "Well, we're trying not to make the typical Stargate, and we want an actor who had the courage to play a character that we felt was going to be very different from the type of character that you normally see in the franchise. Somebody who is not the hero and not the villain, and more of a very flawed and complex person." And that was something that really attracted us to Bobby, was the fact that he is first and foremost an actor who is not only brilliant but plays the character with courage.
So this question is for Brad and Robert. Over the last 3 or 4 years, I've asked you guys the same question at Comic-Con, so I figured I'd ask again. Are we ever going to find anything out in Stargate Universe with regards to the furlings and the 9th chevron?
All right.
David, you answer that question for us.
No.
No, that was the right answer. No.
All right, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to say that the answer to your question is yes.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We do answer the 9th chevron thing.
Oh, the 9th chevron thing. Yeah, I was more thinking about the furlings. Yeah.
Oh. Well, maybe.
Yeah. No. We'll have to arm wrestle over that one. Go ahead.
Yes. In the first 2 Stargates, you had strong, intelligent, beautiful women casted. When you cast for this Stargate, what was your criteria in choosing these actors?
Strong, intelligent, beautiful woman. What's wrong with you? I mean, I'm getting angry at that question. Look at these people. No, we're delighted. I mean, we should actually get you guys to talk a bit about your characters. Elena, why don't we start with you? Tell us about TJ.
TJ is a strong, intelligent woman.